last night the Florida Panthers received their Stanley Cup rings.
Whoa.
Whoa. Where's your box? You got your box?
Oh, I do. I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought them.
Those are rings.
Wow.
And if you're fortunate enough to be there 2 years in a row, you got back. They're so big you can't wear them on the fingers that are next to each other.
That is insane.
5 times in NHL history, a team has won at least 3 straight Stanley Cups. Canadians have done it twice. Last time anyone did it was at least 3 in a row with the Islanders, who won 4 straight before Mess and the Oilers ended that run in 1984. Since those Islanders, there have been 6 teams who have had a chance to win 3 in a row. Mess, you're on this list twice. First with the 86 Oilers lost to the Flames. Your 89 Oilers lost to Gretz and the Kings. Mario on the 93 Penguins got knocked off by the Islanders. 99 Red Wings lost to the Avs. Pens had another shot in 2018 to go for 3 in a row, but they lost to Osh and the Caps. And then 2022, the Lightning seeking the 3rd straight cup. They got back to the final, but lost to the Avs. And now the Panthers have a chance to win 3 straight. Oh. What goes into accomplishing this feat, Mess, that you and those great Oiler teams were not able to do?
Well, a lot goes into winning one. Obviously, trying to get back 3 times in a row and win it, you have to have a lot of luck. You got to be some continuity in your nucleus. I think if you're trying to change your nucleus in the middle of that run, it gets difficult. So if your nucleus can stay together, like we see with Florida right now, their nucleus seems to be staying together. But also injuries. And that's where the luck comes into part. A lot of bounces got to go your way to get there 3 times in a row and to win 3 years in a row. It would be an amazing feat, especially in the salary cap era, where things are getting tougher and tougher to keep a team together. It's going to be a fascinating this year. There's a lot of teams that can win this year, and Florida is going to have to hang on to the rope, especially with Barkov out.
Yeah, and we're going to talk to Bill Zito in just a second. Osh, when you took out the Penguins with their chance to win 3 in a row, were you able to take advantage of Pittsburgh by their mentally or physically exhausted?
I mean, you talk about it in the locker room, right? You're going against a team that hasn't had much of a summer for 2 years in a row. This is their 3rd year doing it. From game 1, wear them down, wear them down, wear them down, and hopefully by games 3, 4, and 5, they start breaking, and then we can take advantage. So that was our experience, obviously. Like Mess said, 1 was hard enough for me.
Yeah, I think we talked about Bill Zito. We've talked about before. He's the GM of the year every year, and he kept everybody together in Florida. And let's go down to Sunrise now. It's not a point show without Emily Kaplan, and she is there with her special guest, the GM of the year every year. Em.
Thanks, Steve. So, Bill, we got to start with the news. First day of preseason practice, your captain, Alexander Barkov, goes down. ACL, MCL surgery, 7 to 9 months is initial prognosis. What have you seen from Sasha since he got that news?
Well, he's a very resilient guy. If you know him at all, you knew that as soon as he could start to rehab, he would. He's been great. He's around. He's such a part of that group. He's such a leader for our team. So he's in the room. He's around the facility. At the ring ceremony last night, he actually walked. And so somebody asked me, does that impact his? I don't know. I have no idea, right? He's such a strong soul. Yeah. And so it's probably as good as it could be.
When you said you have no idea, you also say with Matthew Tkachuk around December. You don't know if it's a little before that, after. Like, how do you approach this? How does your front office know when can we spend this money or should we spend this cap space while these guys are out?
So the reality is you don't. So what we do is we just evaluate on a daily basis. If there's something that could improve our team, we do it. And if there isn't, we don't. And then in the context of that decision, of course, we're going to weigh it. Well, if we do this now, then what are the implications when? And so it's really exactly how you think it might be.
All right, it's exactly how I think, right? I'm a GM.
Yeah.
Just that easy.
No, but I mean, if you have 2 houses, you're waiting for the other one to sell, you need to build the addition. I don't know, right? So it's math. It's not calculus.
All right. Well, the math is you guys are now going for a 3-peat. What do you anticipate as the biggest challenge trying to do that?
I don't know. We don't look at that way. Like if you said to me 3, I'm saying it's not something, it would be a dream to think of something like that. So for me, it would be like more like 6, 7.
Uh-oh, is this a meme?
It's just, we're worried about tonight and then tomorrow and then the next day and building towards this year.
Until we can get to 6, 7. Appreciate you, Bill.
6, 7.
Thank you for joining us, guys.
Who's got a better life than Brad Marchand? Brad?
PK. the way he's traveling.
Yeah, he'll appreciate that.
Worldwide.
Hey, Brad, how different was this off-season for you and now moving into this regular season as a full-time member of Florida Panthers?
It'll be nice to start from the get-go, just being acclimated to the way they do things here, and coming into training camp. It's such a big part of the season. Some people might underestimate it, but I think everyone that's been there, you can really build a pretty good foundation in training camp, and it can propel you to have a really good season or a tough season. So it's nice to be here from the get-go. And then just obviously it's been a lot different having to move to a different area, pick out schools, and they start really early down here, in August. So that was different, but everybody's acclimated here now and feeling really good.
Hey, Brad, it's Mess. And speaking of getting this chance to start from the beginning and schools and all that, you gave everything to the Bruins. You were a Boston Bruin in every way. You led the team. When did you know that you weren't going back to Boston and you wanted to be a Panther long term?
It kind of came, we didn't talk a whole lot. I'm not going to get into everything, but we didn't talk a whole lot with the Panthers kind of till the end. We were just dealing with business, and it wasn't really until just shortly before the deadline that we had that conversation, and it's such a good fit. I mean, from the get-go, just the way that everything is handled from top down, and the culture that they have here, it's one you want to be part of, and obviously I'm very grateful for every second I got to spend in Boston. It was a dream come true. They gave me the opportunity to be in the NHL and be with one of the most incredible franchises in the history of the game, and that's pretty much home to me now, and a lot of great relationships there. So can't say anything but great things about them, but this is an incredible organization as well, and from the second I got here, I knew I wanted to be part of it long term, and very, very grateful and thankful that I am.
Hey, Marshy, it's Osh. The boys are obviously... Hey, what's up, baby?
Everything, man.
Thank you, I appreciate it. You too. You too. The boys are obviously jacked
Finally
up.
Got a good-looking guy on the panel up there. I'm happy. It's nice having someone good to look at.
Let's go. Let's go. I love this. All right, I got one quick one for you. The boys are obviously jacked up for to raise the banner today. You guys already play with so much emotion. As a leader, are you trying to keep those emotions in check a little bit tonight, or are you just going to feed off them?
Yeah, I've been on the other end of these games multiple times against you guys, after you guys won, and last year in Florida here, and you can see the emotion that everybody plays with this night. I mean, it's so much more than just about this game. And I think what's really special about this group is we've had so many guys from last year that are here, and when you win, I mean, that feeling, I want to chase it again. There's nothing that compares to that. So we're obviously very excited for this one. Excited to get the game going again, but it's also a great opportunity to turn the page. There's always some things throughout camp and stuff that kind of linger with the cup, and it's great to enjoy those moments, but at the same time, it's a completely new season, completely new opportunity, new adversity that we're going to have to go through, and ups and downs, and we have to build it again. So it's great to enjoy this moment, be prepared for it, but also turn the page and just focus on what we have to do to, hopefully do it again.
Have another great season. Thanks for taking the time.
Thanks, Brad. Good luck, brother. Good luck.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Good luck.
All right.
Thanks.
They certainly do. Thanks a lot, Lees. We're here with Connor Bedard, one of the most electrifying young players in the league. Connor, what did you focus on this offseason?
I think a big thing for me was try to get a bit quicker and then just everything, sharpening your skills, and I felt like I had a good offseason.
Coach talked about the vibe being real high with your group. What would you say to that?
Yeah, we feel great. We love each other in the room, and we're going to battle for one another. So, we're excited to get going, and we have high expectations for ourselves.
What's the key to you guys getting the victory? We know the banner's going up. What's the key to getting the victory here in the opener?
Yeah, I think kind of, handle that first jump. They're going to have energy with that. Crowd's going to be buzzing, and, we got to handle that push and then get to our game, play with speed, get on them, and, it'll be a good one.
I know that you're the ultimate hockey nerd, and I say it as the ultimate compliment. What did you study that you're going to put into your game this year?
Yeah, I think as a group, honestly, we watch these guys a lot. you see, we're fortunate we get to play the best team in the league day one, and seeing how they were, how hard they made it on teams. I think we watched that a lot, and we're excited to kind of try to emulate that a little.
Best of luck, Connor. Thanks.
Appreciate it. Thanks.